After all these years, you still Sonny boy. Hey guys, name's Fen. It's hammer time. Hammer time! Which I mean is going over this way time, because today I'm going over here, which is a place that I didn't realize exists. Also, it's new. You might think it leads to a place I've been before, but it doesn't. It in fact leads to the pub bar cripple place, I think. So,
I wonder how I can get up there.
up where? Oh, up there? Oh.
See anything?
You dude's gonna talk, you're just gonna stand there seeing things. Because I think you might need to go to the doctor. Of course, the doctor's not gonna know crap. What you need is a placebo, son, that tells you it's a placebo. That's the kind of thing that you need to get healed. So, how can I get up here? With a rope, obviously, yes. But I mean, first I'm just gonna look at other places. Oh, okay. Wait. But alright. Okay. One would live tonight, one would die tonight. So forth. So okay. Let's get up here. I don't know if I want the first or the second floor. Perhaps I'll just try both. It's not wood, eh? Oh, it is. Eh? Okay, well, I mean, that was weird, but hey, okay, this stuff's all wood. It's environmentally friendly. Wood is always environmentally friendly, especially if it's from a clear-cut forest, because, you know, I mean, it's just like shaving the forest's head. It's a healthy way to be. Never mind! Okay, that ought to be the best of both worlds there. Okay, so that door looks real. What about up here? Yeah, no, of course. Man. What? What?
So I hear. You the guys that clean the sewers? Keep the pumps working and all that?
What?
I hear they've been vanishing. Poof. Turning up and missing bits and pieces. Like their heads.
Creepy.
Bet we don't get to count on flushing anything much longer.
Conversation is every frickin' where. It's ridiculous. Oh, hey. Thought I could get up there. Apparently not. Seriously, can I not get up on that floor? Why not? Okay, so that conversation is still going because they're walking away. Don't you just love when that happens? Alright. So I can't get up to the top floor. Somehow. Really seems like I should be able to, though. I mean, it's just not gonna work if I just keep trying, but god damn it, I'm a stubborn pig face, and that's what makes me so attractive, of course. Well, yeah, there's nothing real up there, is there? Dude, this combo still go. When does it end? Do they walk halfway across the damn city? Oh well, never mind. Those guys can talk it out. I don't freaking care. Because I'm in here now. Of course, that's gonna maybe cause some more walkers in the frickin' city, like we didn't have enough of those already. Well, I guess these are just like lockers to put yo shit, so some of them are gonna be empty if the rooms are empty. And this one, you know, dude just forgot to take his shit. He left his money there. He's so frickin' rich that he doesn't frickin' care. Just dumps his money left and right to every scoundrel with his hand outstretched. That's how you get wealthy. I learned it by listening to the exact opposite of what a video game character told me. See, Ma? No hands on deck. Okay, so that's all the rooms, is it? Yeah. Yeah, it sure is. Oh, this is a bathroom, and it's overly modern. Heck yeah! It's even got some blood in the window. It's liquid air evaporative blood. It's liquid blood that's evaporated, that's what I'm trying to say. It's the best kind of blood. It's the kind that doesn't get R-rated. So, put some liquid airy-fairy blood into your airy-fairy Hollywood movies and produce a work that tells you almost everything but leaves out a detail so as to make it seem not legit. Because, we can't have people reading stuff and becoming like super intelligent and joyous at the same time. You gotta be cynical if you want to be intelligent. Where's Duncan? Damn it. I must know what Oren has planned. Oh, what? Okay. Something's wrong. Only Cripplewood showed up. Try to follow him quietly. He may lead you to Lord Duncan. Okay, but who is Cripplewood? Where is Cripple? Oh, is that guy? Okay, let me read this first. Okay, Gazette. Research for Fled Riders still without success. New tensions between the duchies concerning the right side driving law. Driving... Are you insane? Tomorrow, important state visit of the Count of Monte Carlos. 4 death cases during yesterday's performance of the Circus Visseux. I mean, yeah, I guess driving could be like driving a horse-drawn cart. That could be called driving. It was in Lord of the Rings, anyway. Frodo was like, why didn't I drive? And it was like a weird-sounding thing, but... Hey. Just trying to rob guys. So... I'm gonna follow some guy all of a sudden.
Oh gosh there.
With dudes on the street. Well, at least he's limping pretty unrealistically quick like there. So I still after that. Take care, Nestor. Element of 3 powers. Get the loot. And after that, yes, I'm close-ish. But now for the most exciting part of the mission. The bungee zone! Let's jump off of a 350-meter drop right into the Nanaimo River. But unlike the effluent from the highway, your vent will not be blocked and you will, in fact, fall down into the river. Oh my god, it's amazing. It was pretty creepy. I was up filming some crap by the Nanaimo River, and you know, the highway crosses over it, and I saw this big old pipe leading down that looked like it just dumped all the crap from the cars right into the river, and I was like, what? But then I went up there, and the vent was long since concreted over, so I guess at one point that happened in the jolly 50s, no doubt. Not everybody did that, just a guess, but hey, so everyone can swim in peace, I suppose. It's all good or something. Oh. This is the kind of talk that I talk when I'm following a guy. Of course, I hear a lot of talk about the environment and have all my life, you know. Growing up in a family who was all vegetarian and invented the word compost before it was popular. That's just how people are around here, I suppose. We don't have a conservative party. Well, we do, but, you know, sure we don't. Oh, man, it's all just the hippie party. The marijuana party is the greatest and hugest party in BC. Well, that's probably not true at all. In fact, I pretty much guarantee it isn't. But it was a joke! Yeah, so that might be one of the guys who... No, it wasn't. That's a new guy. Because the guy who was a policeman in blue who was talking had like one of those unkillable helmets, I think.
Oh gosh there.
Gosh there. Keep your shirt on. I don't want you to keep your shirt on. I want you to come on without a shirt.
Okay, I'm coming. Keep your shirt on.
What the hell just happened? I told you to take your shirt off, mate. Are you resisting me? Seriously. Seriously.
What is that?
Get off the street, cops. Go back to a Sylvester Stallone movie. Honestly, I'm gonna lose my guy, you dumb freak. Get...
Down forth over there.
Hopefully I don't, but... Oh, there's even more. Okay, they definitely spawn. I'm completely certain now. Now, where's my guy? Well...
Did you see something over there?
What? Why are you making it so I can't... Oh, he's there.
Just rats again.
Okay, I guess you're the challenge. Fair enough. I just thought maybe you were stupidly placed so that I would lose, but no, you're smartly placed so that I would win after overcoming Mount Everest, which is pretty easy to climb. It's really annoying to me how a bunch of these losers think it's hard. I can't even believe how much inferior humanity is to me. Flipping my hair. And make sure after you're done your jump into the Nanaimo River that you become a monkey. You may not be a popular guy, but you will at least be safe. So, Now that we're done explaining that to you, please climb up onto this streetlight, stare directly into it, and because it's one of them newfangled LEDs, I'm sure that your eyes will be damaged without any pain whatsoever. Therefore, we should switch back to incandescence. Because, obviously, the arguments people make to keep the status quo even when it's worse, it's pretty funny. I mean, with all this efficient tech and LCD instead of a CRT and LEDs instead of incandescence, why, Canada might almost start to feel like Canada again, instead of Phoenix, Arizona. Well, this is a funny situation, isn't it? Well, there's a lot of taffing going on down here, so if you don't like it, you might want to find a different city there or a different game. And the sun is sure taffing. It's playing a nice trick. So this is like really exciting. Seriously, I can't even believe it. And I hope I didn't leave any bodies in not dark, come to think of it, actually. Because that's, you know, that happened that one time and it was traumatic. So I don't want to be traumatized again. Boy, howdy, I sure had to go to therapy for that, but that's okay, I'm totally chipper now. I realized it was no big thing. Trauma, it's not as important as you think it is. It's just like, hey, your gut witnessed to an explosion and legs being blown off in war. Your whole family died and got molested by the spoilers of the other army. Spoilers, metal spoilers, came to life like a Pixar film. Oh, it's no big deal! Oh, that's a joke, by the way, obviously, but hey, you know, maybe in poor taste, but yeah, whatever. And, you know, yeah, Pixar movies, they make objects talk, and sometimes they make a movie that's amazing, like Cars, and everybody thinks it isn't amazing while giving absolutely no explanation as to why they think this, possibly just...
Oh gosh, there.
Someone beat me to the sheriff. I better keep a low profile or else I'll be pinned as the killer.
Okay, where am I watching from? The God Cloud? The sheriff? Okay, is that a sheriff? What is he? I mean, I know he's just reusing a line, but still. Cripplewood's key. Okay. So, was that supposed to be Garrett dressed as a keeper? What is going on? Dearest Cripplewood, I need to formally apologize. I will be unable to keep the appointment tonight. Please stay at home and await further notice. And please also abstain from any pub visits within the next few days. Sincerely, Lord Duncan. Okay. Let's get you out of harm's way. We don't want to be promoting that piece of literature. Sometimes joking can go too far. Witness my magical disappearing blackjack. Trixie is voiced by a guy. No, but I did meet one guy who was amazingly, creepily good at voicing Trixie and sounding exactly like her. Even though it was a guy, it was freaking amazing. So, I did go in here, right? Yeah, I guess I did. There's the cook. But, the Luna Azure, did I do anything special in here? Because, I almost, oh wait. There's the bathroom in here. Right, okay. That's the bathroom I have to come back to. Right! I knew I remembered that from somewhere, but didn't know where it was. So, I got Cripplewood's key. I do know where to use it. Hang on. I see something up here. And it is this. Freaking awesome. It won't get me my goal, but it'll get me closer. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe they just spawn after events. I guess that's good, you know, keeps you on your toes. It's neat that that happens. I love falling on AI's heads or otherwise getting the drop on them. Boo-hoo-ha-ha to Cripplewood! The Gesucht. MH the Freak, who made this mission, although apparently he changed his name to Sim at some point. Or PsymH, you know, he's really Psy. It was a crazy secret. It's amazing he managed to keep it that long. Okay, where is it? There we go. So, all those other safes in the library, though, I guess there's probably not anything important in them. Well, I mean, unless it's loot, which sounds important. Hey, it's a key under a thing. Amazing. And it's not even friggin' labeled, so... But it's yellow, and I think it's the only yellow key I have, so let me see here. Key. Well, it's the only unlabeled yellow key I have. But what does it open? I can't even take the food. No celebrations. No matter what you like to eat. So, probably gonna unlock some chest or something up here. I don't know. Could it really be that important if it was just under the stairs? Maybe it'll unlock the toilet. That seems like a hearty old joke. Guess this is one of those missions where there's not too much valuable in the bathroom. Or none at all, you know. This weird looking stair underneathment. But okay. Oh, maybe it unlocks this door, eh? Let's just see if it... Yeah, that's what I thought. Can you keep quoting that movie? Seriously. If you can tell me which movie I'm quoting, you win! Dearest Mr. Cripplewood, you should be advised that to not openly contact me. Please remember, while I am immune to all accusations, it is easy to place the blame onto you. But I'm sure you are aware of the risks you're taking. Most likely, this is a matter of utmost urgency. You may want me to take out a certain subject who belongs to the upper class. Looking at your payment, I probably should laugh out loud. Yet I do know that I still owe you. Very well. However, you need to provide a few things. You need to obtain a poisoned arrow and place it into the male toilet at the Luna Azure, and please be sure to avoid any unforeseen mishaps. Until I arrive, that room needs to stay occupied by whatever means possible. How you achieve this, I do not care. And one more tip regarding the arrow. Be careful with it, and do not use it with a wrong target. Utensils such as these are quite expensive. If you misplace or lose my arrow, then our agreement has been terminated. Regards, MC. Light the MC. I got a brother and his name's Milk D. That wasn't a fact, that was a bit of gossip. Oh, it does actually. Lockpicks have been sometimes not making a sound recently in missions. When you switch from one to the other and they don't work. You know what I'm saying. Okay. What have we? Not an arrow. Oh, wow. It's a big old hunt quest hunt. From Oren's diary. Today I picked up my mail, just like every beginning of the week, but today I saw a letter without return address. Who would send me an anonymous letter? Probably a bad joke, but it turned out it was not. Rather, it was a tip-off. The letter mentioned an expensive and perhaps very powerful artifact. It is known as the Element of the Three Powers, whatever that means. The author of this letter let me know that I could find out more about this artifact within the local library north of the clock tower. Strangely, though, he had no intention to meet with me as there was not even the slightest hint within the letter. I decided to postpone searching for the artifact and paid more attention to more important aspects. In addition, people noticed unrest in the city due to some kind of catastrophe near one of the construction sites in one of the parks. Just like every night, I paid a visit to my favorite pub, the Dancing Burrick. Oh. Right, it's Cripplewood, but it's not the Cripple right, yeah. My drinking buddy told me that hordes of zombies had appeared near the construction site. A whole hammer army had to take care of it. I laughed so hard and thought he must be a patient in a local asylum. However, without saying another word, he finished his drink and left the pub without looking me in my eyes. This should be the last I should ever hear of him, because no one's ever seen zombies in Thief World. I'd nothing better to do today, and so I decided to continue my studies regarding this mysterious artifact and paid a visit to the library. Fortunately, not very many people were there to bother me and disturb my studies. After looking through various books, I finally found what I was looking for. What I was after. Wow. However, for some reason I'm not good at reading today. However, I found disappointment again. The content referred to a chapter that was written in a very unusual language. Full of hope, I approached the local librarian, who did not mind my quest for help and actually was a bit too friendly. Turns out he actually was one of the Hammer High priests who was filling in for one of his friends this weekend. He, too, was unable to decipher this language, but he referred me to someone who would be able to. He mentioned a particular Lord Duncan, who not only is a pompous royal, but is also a very experienced and wise historian. The very next day I was off. Senri, a good friend of mine and an archaeologist, joined me on my quest. Lord Duncan's estate was a bit away from the city. The Hammer High priest must have a lot of influence, since the guards let us easily pass. Lord Duncan himself greeted us at the door, and we went into his office. There I showed him the book, and he carefully read the chapter in question. When he was finished, he said we would have to wait a bit, since he was rather busy at the moment, but that I should stay as his guest in his estate. The very next morning, one of his servants came and led me into the Lord's office. The friendliness I was accustomed to from the day before had completely vanished. He questioned me harshly, how come I knew about this book. I mentioned briefly the anonymous letter, but he did not believe me. He left the office and locked the door. I had been locked in the room for hours and had a lot of time to think about various things. Memories surfaced about Garrett, how I helped him in the past and vice versa. But since he had joined the Keepers, I have heard little of him, except that apparently he is now considered a master in his art. Since there was a mail chute from this office, it was easy for me to write a letter and to mix it with the others. I prayed to the builder that the address I had was still valid. Builder be praised! Even though he had matured into a man, I recognized him easily. However, the joy of seeing him again ended abruptly when guards stormed the office and took Garrett into captivity. I could not understand what had happened. It seemed I had finished my sentence. Lord Duncan finally let me go. He mentioned that he was unsure whether he could trust me. He wanted to meet me around noontime, but something came in between, and therefore the meeting was postponed to the evening in my favorite pub. Feelings inside me told me that Duncan probably is not the most sincere, and I immediately knew that he was merely using me. Without knowing, I lured one of my oldest friends into a trap. Once again, I prayed to the builder that Garrett would survive and escape from his estate. I decided to leave his estate and to prepare for the meeting at home. Unfortunately, my room key must have slipped from my belt. Therefore, I could no longer enter my room. What an unfortunate event, as I carried more than half of my humble possessions with me. The possibility of finding a second key or finding a different entrance route I did not find. Therefore, I went back without my possessions, hoping that this artifact could earn me a few coins and more than make up for my losses. Went back without room? Oh, carried more than half of them with you, but then you went back without? I don't understand. Yeah, okay. In my workroom, I once again read the anonymous letter and also Lord Duncan's letter. But you're in your room now. What? All of a sudden, I realized that the handwriting was identical. Why did Lord Duncan provide me with this information? What kind of game in the name of the builder was he playing with me? I did not know, but it dawned on me that I'd better play along. Only if I would meet him tonight would I finally find out what is in that book regarding the element of the three powers. Fortunately, I was able to acquire the High Priest's key during my stay in the estate. Let's find out what else good old Nestor knows.
Looks like I'm still on the right track.
Okay. So, the High Priest, Cripplewood is dead, now search for clues. Okay. So, I guess it's just the cathedral left, then. Well, if that's the case, then I guess I'm going to leave it here. You did mention the library, though. I wonder if those lockers have anything in them still. Well, I mean, yes, but yeah, whatever. Preoccupied with them. Let me just get over to the cathedral, and then I'll leave it off for next time. Possibly the climactic event of the century. Possibly not. Either way, it's going to be a video. Well, there we are, so I'll see you guys next time for going to church, and bye for now.